If you're looking to make a ton of money online, then the best option for the widest selection of people is undoubtedly affiliate marketing. Of course, your sales page is only one place where you can promote and sell affiliate products. One other place, for instance, is within the body of your articles, which will be a much more passive approach. So, for instance, if you're running a blog and using this to create a big audience that you can drive to your sales page, you can also use those blog posts to make your sales. All you have to do is embed URLs within the body of those posts. Here, you might just mention how X product is really good for whatever you're writing about, and then leave the link there for the reader to click. If they're really interested in your content and you're doing a great job of demonstrating your knowledge and making it exciting, this can lead to a few extra clicks. This is actually an exceptionally good strategy to use when selling physical products as an Amazon affiliate, and here you can leverage the reader's curiosity. So, for instance, you might write an article on certain dating and mention how some people even use pheromones or oxycontin sprays in order to make themselves more appealing. And of course, here's a great product to check out. Clearly, this is something people might click on just out of sheer curiosity, even if they don't intend to buy. But because Amazon has a 24-hour cookie, you can then make commission on anything that they might subsequently decide to buy on the site, even if they come back later of their own accord. Likewise, you can use links to physical products in blog posts and then actively sell them. A lot of bloggers will make their main income from reviewing Amazon products and then linking to them. For example, many people will read reviews of laptops and other tech before they buy. If they follow your link out of sheer convenience after reading your comments, this can result in a big chunk of cash. Something else that lends itself very nicely to affiliate marketing is email marketing. Simply build a large mailing list from your blog and then pitch products to them. Of course, you'll need to create a compelling blog and give your readers a good reason to subscribe in order to build a large enough list. Once you've done that, though, you'll have direct access to a huge audience of people who trust you and who actively gave you permission to contact them. You can now carry out your sales copy over the course of several emails. While also providing value via tips, entertainment, or general information, you can begin building interest and anticipation for a product. The great thing about this is that your audience will have to wait before you send them the call to action before they know how to buy. People always want what they can't have, so if you do this well, you can build excitement for a product or fever pitch before making your move. Believe it or not, you can even use affiliate marketing in person. Alternatively, you can do it by posting flyers, just as you might do if you were selling a product or service on a commission as an employee. Here you just need a simple URL that people can type into their browser. Now, this could be achieved using link cloaking or using a sales page of your own creation. From there, you can then add the link to the flyer and hand it out to people in the street, post it through people's doors, and so on. You can even do a pitch in person to explain why the product is so good. This strategy works particularly well for lifetime membership programs. For instance, if you can find a bingo site with an affiliate program, print off some flyers and then hand them out in an area with a large elderly population, you can quickly get some people to sign up who will subsequently earn you an income for the entire time that they're members. Notice how different strategies work better for different types of product and for different demographics? Once again, the key here is to have synergy between your product selection, your own blog, and your routes to market. Think of everything before committing to your chosen first product. As I mentioned in the last video, there's a good chance that whoever you are, you will have at least one good route to market. Often it's just a matter of thinking hard enough. In fact, you might have several routes to market staring you right in the face, routes you might not have thought about until now. For example, it might be your friends. Now, let's say you're marketing to the gardening niche and that you know someone who runs a magazine on gardening with a readership of 5,000. This is a fantastically easy route to market for you, especially as there's probably a website with a forum involved too. Just ask nicely and see if they will cover your story. They should say yes, as this is a win win situation for you both. They get content and you get exposure. Another example might be your old college paper. If you're alumni from a university with a particularly big fashion department, then this could be the perfect place to sell your ebook on getting into the fashion industry. Essentially, this is a form of influencer marketing, with the only difference being that you're aiming for an influencer you already know versus desperately trying to find one. Plan B: try desperately to find one. Another great way to accomplish the same thing as I've just mentioned is to simply find an influencer that you can work with and then simply reach out to them. You can either pay them to give you a shout out or you can do something in return as a favor. A great example is to write a guest post for a blog. This is a strategy commonly used to build links to a website, but it can actually be just as effective when it's used as a way to get direct sales. Find a blog that accepts contributions from other writers, then offer to write them an article for free that they can publish on their site in exchange for including a link to your website, which is just a landing page with your affiliate product. If you can get on a blog with hundreds of thousands of people reading, then you can potentially get your link seen by thousands overnight, which could be enough to fix you up for life. Yes, sometimes it really does come down to that one link and that one key site. So, how do you reach these big influencers who are leading your niche? There are two strategies that actually work. The first one is to interact with them in person. Go to networking events or even hire their services. Either way, create an actual relationship in person. And the second is to build your way up. Don't approach Tony Robbins when you only have a readership of 1. Instead, aim for someone much smaller and then gradually look for bigger and bigger affiliates. This way, you should always be on the level with the person you're asking for help, which means there's much more likely to be something in it for them as well as for you. It also means that you're less likely to get laughed out of their inbox.